Sometimes Amazon is drunk, so let me try to explain this to you. If you have seen any of these book covers right here, these are all in the same universe. They're not directly connected. Like, you don't have to read them in order, but they are in the same universe. If you want to read them in order, let me show you how you can do so. This one technically takes place first. This is an MF romance, college romance. It is angsty, it's gritty. It's not super dark, but it does have a lot of dark themes. This one can be read as a standalone. One of the friends of the female main character of this book, she's gonna get this duet right here. In order to read this book, you do need to read this book. You can read this one as standalone. It was meant as a standalone, and then I wrote another book after because people demanded it. If you read this one, you'll understand why. These two books do go together. This is a dark mafia why choose romance, so she has multiple boyfriends that she does not have to choose between, and it is a lot darker themed. It's gonna bring us to this book right here. This is a short, like very spicy novella. This is MFM romance, so she has two guys that she's dating in this. You can read this totally as a standalone. Where it takes place in the universe is somewhere kind of like in between these two books, a little after, like it's kind of blurred. And the best friend of this female main character, she gets her own book. This is a standalone right here. This is a dark mafia why choose romance. She has 3 boyfriends. She doesn't have to choose between, and you can read this one as a standalone. You can enter the universe at any point, so you can start here, 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 or here. I just don't recommend you starting here because you should probably read this one first. If you don't like MF romance, you don't have to read this one. If you don't like MFM, you don't have to read this one. You can just read these two. You can just read this one. You can just read this one. You can just read this one. My suggested order as the author: this one, these two, that one, then that one. And yes, there are more books coming from this universe.